Hello everyone, welcome to FedScoop TV. Greg Otto here. We're coming to you from Dell's Digital Transformation Summit. And I'm talking with Jack Nichols, the Federal CTO for CDWG. Jack, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So what does digital transformation look like to you in 2017?
So the thing that I see the most talking with our customers is in the area of mobility and data analytics. So it's really mobility is key, being able to deliver or facilitate constituent communication back and forth with government in a mobile world, right? And then the capture and collection of all that data and how can you best use it. So it's really the two things driving things, from my perspective anyway.
Right. So there are a lot of buzzwords in this space. How do we move past the buzzwords and get to something that can really revolutionize the way that the government does business?
It's a great question. So I think you're seeing some things now that are truly going to revolutionize. The MGT Act, for instance, the creation of working capital funds, that's key. So, in the past, when funding expires at the end of the fiscal year, it's incredibly difficult to do anything transformational under those sorts of circumstances. Now you have an avenue to, or CIOs for agencies have an avenue to fund their transformational activities, IT modernization in a different way. So it's truly revolutionary.
So let's dive deeper a little bit with the MGT Act and also the White House's executive order. How does that impact the way that agencies are starting to move away from legacy systems?
Well, it really is game changing, right? So, as I mentioned, being able to do anything transformational, to move away from legacy systems under, what has historically been the budget constraints, right? And you factor in things like continuing resolutions, which are the norm, these days, and the fact that funding expires at the end of the fiscal year, it just makes it incredibly difficult, near impossible, really. So, the Act, the creation of working capital funds, allowing the CIOs to be able to show savings and have those savings applied to the working capital fund, that really is game changing in terms of federal IT. So for the first time in the 30 years that I've been associated with it, there's truly a chance for IT modernization. This is really the groundwork, the framework to make that happen.
So finally, digital transformation isn't just necessarily like taking a paper form and putting it on a website. How do we get the government to rethink the way that they are interacting with their constituents in order to get to a level where they are delivering services on the level of the private sector?
Mm-hmm. Great question. So I meet with customers all the time, and this is the topic that's front and center, right? So they hear it from their constituents. Why can't we interact in the way that I'm used to in a non-government setting, right? And the government is trying very hard to be able to deliver their services to their constituents in a modern world. Again, mobility being one of the keys there, right? So being able to deliver constituent services through a mobile environment is absolutely front and center.
Great. Jack, appreciate your insight. Thanks for speaking with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
For all of our videos, check out our YouTube channel, and for more on digital transformation, check out fedscoop.com. I'm Greg Otto. Thanks for watching.